So our first two quarterfinals complete, and it hasn't been a good day so far for the home players, beaten in the first of the two quarterfinals, with that men's doubles, Ivanov and Sozonov coming through in 3 games. So will the home player fare better in the next match, because it is the newly crowned world champion Nozomi Okuhara is up against Zhang Beiwen, who's representing the United States of America. Well, as far as the women's singles draw is concerned, we saw Karolina Marin a little earlier defeat the former champion and 2-time finalist Akane Yamaguchi in 2 straight games. You'll see in the top half of the draw there's only 1 seed, and that is the defending champion He Bingjiao. Of course, in the top half of the draw, 2 Japanese pairs and 2 Chinese pairs. And only 4 seeds left by that quarter-final stage. So this, the second match in the bottom half of the draw. It is the number 8 seed, Zhang Beiwen of the US of A, and the world champion, Nozomi Okuhara. It's quite extraordinary to think that Okuhara is not seeded here at the Japan Open, that she isn't. Won the world title last month, having struggled with injury woes earlier in the year. Bronze medalist at the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro last year, Okuhara. And then that precious gold medal in Glasgow last month, 40 years after Japan's only previous gold medal at World Championship level. So led out by Zhang Beiwen, who was born in China and then moved to Singapore under the talent identification scheme. Represented Singapore, and then after 2011 moved to the United States of America, a country she now represents in these international competitions, but wasn't eligible under the Olympic rules to play for the US of A during the Rio Olympic Games. But I understand that she will be eligible come the Olympics here in Tokyo in 3 years' time.
I have red and red. What color do you want? White.
So Korai Singh Tongtap from Thailand, our umpire for this one.
Which side do you want?
Nozomi Okuhara, the world champion, against this lady, Zhang Beiwen. Yeah, won this title a couple of years ago as well, did Okuhara. It makes it even more extraordinary that she's not seeded. But the seeding's done directly from the world rankings, and her ranking dropped low, and therefore she wasn't seeded. But here is Zhang Beiwen, as I was telling you, born in China, born in Anshan in Liaoning province. She is currently number 11 on the world ranking. She did spend 2 weeks, 1 week on 2 different spells as world number 9. And this is her 5th appearance here, but the first time she's progressed past the last 16, so the first quarter-final here. Now, as far as she's concerned, she beat Nicharon Jindapon of Thailand in the first round, and then Sonia Chia of Malaysia in yesterday's match. 34 minutes against Sonia Chia. So to Nozomi Okuhara, who is 22 years of age, born in Nagano, which was the host city for the Winter Olympic Games in 1998. She won the title here 2 years ago, as I was saying, beating Akane Yamaguchi, who we watched earlier lose her match, the Olympic champion, but she beat her in the final 2 years ago. She was the number 2 seed last year, lost in the quarter-final stage, also losing to the same player, Yamaguchi, having beaten her the previous year in the final. There you can see in the second round a repeat of the World Championship final and a repeat of the final from last week in Seoul at the Korean Super Series against Pusala Venkata Sindhu. And it was a bit of a mismatch yesterday, having produced two stunning encounters in Glasgow and Seoul. I think PV Sindhu was running on an empty tank. But all credit to Nozomi Okuhara, because she'd played the same number of tournaments, same number of matches, and she was the fitter of the two. So this is the third meeting between the two players, and Nozomi Okuhara has won the previous two, including in the first round last week. And obviously with Okuhara going on to reach the final in Seoul, she won that encounter a week ago. A final practice serve for Nozomi Okuhara. And the umpire about to make his announcements. Karai Singh Dongtang of Thailand.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the line, Zhang Beiwen, USA. And on my left, Nozomi Okuhara, Japan. Zhang Beiwen reserve, love all, play.
So the traditional bow from Nozomi Okuhara to all four corners of the court, all the court officials. It's well wide.
So with the offer, one love.
Well, the first time that these two players met, which was at the German Grand Prix Gold of 2015, it went to 3 games, but it was very comfortable last week as far as Okuhara's standard of comfortable matches is concerned, because she usually has marathon matches. She is a real fighter on court and chases down every shuttle. But last week she beat her opponent of today in 40 minutes, which for Nozomi Okuhara is a fairly short match.
So with the over, 1, 2.
Retrieved. That's a prime example of what I was just alluding to. Yeah. Nice smash from Zhang Beiwen.
2-all.
Made Las Vegas her home now. Plays a lot of her badminton in Europe. Plays in the German, in the Danish league.
3-2.
Oh my goodness me. Had a little think about it, but fell back her own side. Look at this, it's sat on the top of the tape.
over. 3-4. Serve it
Well,
over.
she played the net well so far, as
5,
Zhang Beiwen.
3.
Okuhara just questioning the umpire as to whether it was a fault, whether she had played the kill before it had crossed over the net. Oh, has come back in. Sideways drift.
Serve it over.
Keeping that in.
4,
Yeah.
5.
Sideways drift from left to right.
On. Serve it over. 6, 5.
Well, one would think that the accumulation of tiredness has got to catch up with Okuhara eventually. Been in the final of her last 3 tournaments that she's played. Won the Australian Super Series event, then of course won the gold medal at the World Championships in Glasgow last month, and then last week reached the final of Korea. And lost in the final of the Korean Open last week to PV Sindhu. Ended a 14-match winning streak. Looked to me as if she almost changed her mind there, Zhang Beiwen.
7, 6.
Just let it drop a little too low. I'm trying to create the disguise. Oh yes, that's super. What a lovely shot.
Serve it over. 7 on.
Oh, that was going wide. That one's landed in, so I don't think Zhang Beiwen needed to have played that last clear. Well, she sensed a half opportunity, Zhang Beiwen, to make a kill. And it was only a half opportunity. She contorts her back there to play the round the head shot. It never ceases to amaze me. Beginning to be a sense of desperation from Zhang Beiwen. She just can't keep rallying with her opponent. She's got to go for the winners. And in trying to go for the winners, she's making errors. Good net shot. Well worked from Nozomi Okuhara. It's another long, grueling rally. Oh, good shot. My goodness. That's going wide. Oh, it's called good. There's a challenge here from Zhang Beiwen.
Zhang Beiwen, challenge.
Nozomi Okuhara has already gone to the kit box, believing that it did land in. I thought it was going well wide. Well, maybe the drift is different either ends of the court. Yeah, it did catch the line. So it is the mid-game interval.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 11-8 interval.
So it's the three-point advantage for the world champion. Yeah, she always talks to herself, whether she's reinforcing what the coaches had told her or just trying to motivate herself. I'm really not sure, but she always does that before re-entering the court.
11-8. Play.
Two coaches to help Nozomi Okuhara. Zhang Beiwen doesn't have a coach. Not even at home in Las Vegas.
Service over. 9-11.
what you call precision.
11.
The luck of the net cord on the drop shot. Nothing that Okuhara could do about that. Oh, yes.
Service over. 12-10.
Three-point cushion restored by the world champion. Oh yes, that's clever. Little hold and flick to the back of the court. Oh yes. And the compliment returned by her opponent.
14.
Zhang Beiwen herself playing a lovely little hold and flick.
Twelve, 14.
Margins between success and failure at this elite level are absolutely tiny, aren't they? Big, deep breaths of air from Zhang Beiwen. Oh, my goodness me.
Service over. 15-12.
Yeah, it's another hold and flick that's doing the damage. I remember the early stages when I started watching Nozomi Okuhara. I was so bowled over by her speed around the court and her movement. I was not really aware initially of those wonderful skills, and there's another example of wonderful skills and great deception.
12.
She's a very, very complete player. Well, you'd expect that of a world champion, wouldn't you?
Ball. So it's over. 13-16. Service over. 17-13.
Is that a tired-looking shot? Taps her head in frustration. Zhang Beiwen. It was the right idea, wrong execution. Goodness me. It is an absolute delight to watch the way that Okuhara comes forward to the net. Racket arm outstretched. Look at this. And what a perfect net shot. Two points away now from this opening game. Oh yes, good response from Zhang Beiwen. That's a super cross-court smash.
19.
Obvious shot, straight down the line. And just keeping her opponent on her toes by varying it and mixing it up.
Over. 20. Game point. 14.
So 6 opportunities to close out this opening game. World champion Okuhara.
Over. 15. 20.
Oh my goodness me, what on earth was that?
16. 20.
It's very, very rare that you see an error like that from Okuhara. What on earth was she thinking? What was she trying to do? This time, third time of asking, and the opening game to the world champion Nozomi Okuhara.
21-16.
21-16 in a little over 21 minutes. This is the final rally of that opening game. Knew that the quality of the net shot was such that it had to be, at best, a short lift. A simple put away. Oh, crikey, did you see all those feathers coming down from that shuttle? Never ceases to amaze me how she manages to change her shirt like that. Thankfully, our director has a little bit of discretion.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
A call of 20 seconds from the umpire was an indication that the players should return to court. Here we go. Talks to herself and then a deep bow before she enters the court.
Thank you.
No, I said, in the early stages of this match, the accumulation of tiredness has got to hit at some point. What a run of success she's enjoyed. former All England champion, won the All
Second
England
game.
title last year in Birmingham on her 21st birthday.
Love all. Play.
So one game to the goods, the Olympic bronze medalist and now world champion Nozomi Okuhara.
So it's over. 1 love.
Great recovery, isn't it? All that defensive shot to then be ready to play the winner.
4 2 love.
Missed it.
3 love.
Didn't miss by much, but it was certainly out.
So it's over. 1 3.
Oh, that's delightful. Yeah, that was kept in by the drift.
4
That's
1.
a wonderful, wonderful angle. Played with disguise.
Five, 1.
Yeah.
So it's over. 2 5.
Oh, that's nice. So too is that. That's a lovely rally from Zhang Beiwen.
So it's over. 6 2. Over. 3 6.
This is an important point. Oh, stayed her side.
Over 7-3.
Yeah, greeted with almost silence from the fans here in Tokyo.
Over 4-7.
I thought a few of those were going wide.
Over 8-4.
Oh, that's super. Couldn't follow it up though.
Over 5-8.
Looks as if she just guides it into the open space rather than really looking as if she's trying to hit the shuttle. So smooth, that little cross-court. Yeah, it's perfect.
Service over 9-5.
Good judgment. Let that one drop.
6-9. Service over 10-6. Over 7-10.
Well, one thing's for certain, she won't stop fighting Okuhara, but there are definite signs to me that the legs don't have the same speed in them that we saw in Glasgow, or indeed last week in Seoul.
Mm. 9-10.
Oh, that's nice. Tricky little net shot. Oh, and then a few shots later, her opponent Okuhara plays a classic tight, tumbling, spinning net shot. Look how that shuttle was upside down as it crossed over the net. You could see the tumble and the spin. And she's back level at 10-all. That's perfect, clear.
Over 11-10 in the ball.
So it is Zhang Beiwen who has the 1 point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the second game. No coach to talk to, nobody to give her advice.
Hot one, 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
クロスネットでも出てきます。見ながらそうですね。あとかか気持ちね、もったいいいペースだから。
So Zhang Beiwen with the narrowest of possible advantages.
11-10.
At mid-game interval, that 1 point advantage.
Play.
And the Japanese coaches urging Nozomi Okuhara to think about shot placement. I think they sense, as I do, that she is beginning to tire after such a run of success. Her last 3 tournaments in the final,
10.
winning 2 of them. They want her to think about the placement of the shot rather than rely on her retrieving capabilities. I think that's very sound advice.
Thirteen, 10. Ready to play? Fourteen, 10.
Well, she may have made an error,
Over.
Zhang
11,
Beiwen, with
14.
that shot, but she's sending a message to Okuhara. Don't think that every time you can play a tight spinning net shot, you're going to win the rally. I'm going to start looking for that, and I'm going to start pouncing on it. Yes, well played.
Service over. 15, 11. Service over. 12, 15. Service over. 16, 12.
testing rally. Oh, it's just wide. Yeah. And now it's Zhang Beiwen that's feeling the pace. Well, I know we had a rally of 30 shots in the opening game. Therefore, I can only assume that must be the longest rally so far. Well, I think the next couple of rallies are absolutely crucial. There is no doubt both the players on court are feeling a little fatigued right now in the legs. Oh, challenge here. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Zhang Beiwen, challenge, hold, in, out.
Hawkeye agrees with the line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So just 1 point the deficit
15,
now.
16, play.
Oh, good no shot. Even better lift. Yeah, well played by Zhang Beiwen.
Papa.
Yes, and the court will need to be mopped.
17, 15.
Perspiration from Okuhara kneeling down on the court will make the court a little bit slippery. Overdone it.
Set over. 16, 17.
I really get the sense from the world champion's perspective that she needs to win this in 2 straight games. Well, to even reach it, Zhang Beiwen. That's the danger when you're out of position and you play cross court from the back of the court, as Zhang Beiwen did on that occasion. If your opponent reaches it, all they've got to do is play the straight block and you've got the full diagonal to scamper. So back level. And now into the lead, Okuhara.
18-17.
6 of the last 7 points.
Service over. 18 all.
Good pressure, good tactics.
19-18.
Across the body, towards that right hip. It's perfect placement of the smash. Oh, that's lovely. Good placement from Zhang Beiwen.
Service over. 19 all.
Oh my goodness, the indecision. Unbelievable rally. Fabulous! And what a way to bring up match point opportunity.
20, my point, 19.
Well, there was terrible, terrible indecision at the back of the court early on in that rally. Longest rally of the match so far. No, just using the opportunity to practice the high serve. Match point, Okuhara.
Service over.
But the error on the next
20
shot
all.
and Zhang Beiwen a lifeline. 20 all and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Let's come back in.
Service over. 21-20.
So match point opportunity number 2 for the world champion. perfect. Absolutely perfect. And
over.
Nozomi
21
Okuhara
On.
reduced to her knees. Just inside that sideline. So 21 all. The line. Will it be third time lucky
22-21.
for Okuhara? Third match point opportunity. This time she converts. Elation and I suspect relief as well. 51 minutes. I told you that even her two-game matches last a long time because she retrieves so many shots that so many other players just simply wouldn't be able to retrieve. She waves to her fans. Umpire confirms the scoreline. 21-16, 23-21. Winning on her third match points. 52 minutes. And the former champion, Nozomi Okuhara, is safely through to the semi-final once more. Yeah, delight and relief, I'm sure. Their confirmation, 52 minutes, 21-16, 23-21. So that's 3 quarterfinals completed, and the first 3 matches involving home players, and it's the first time that a home player has won on court number 1 today. Nozomi Okuhara, the world champion, coming through against